and welcome back to Candlin Ice Arena. Game 2 of this evening, Game 3 on the weekend. Getting ready to face the Fury again. Carshield to be in the Carshield blue uniforms. Fury's changed into their dark. Kids are picking up all the pucks at the ends. And we will get started. Looks like Jack Flogger is going to sit this one out. I think he'd had a bum leg a little bit and took one off the leg, so I don't know if they had planned for him to just play one today or if him taking one off the leg hurt it a little more. But either way, he's on the bench, so we got two Coach Floggers on the bench today. Boys skate over for final instructions. Officials go and check the goals. We waited for about 4 minutes and 30 seconds for one of the officials to get here during warm-ups. Finally strolled on right at the end. Same rink as before. Rink 2, which is, if you've been to any of the Canlins, they have the 3 rinks set up, so it's the middle one where you can hear games on both sides. So ready to get started. Looks like the Fisher line are going to start. Blaine and Pickering behind. Buell in goal for this game, our alternating goalies. We'll be back at it tomorrow at 8 a.m. from this rink, and then we'll head over to Seven Bridges for a noon tilt with the Phantoms before heading home. We finally got that rain that St. Louis got this morning come in this afternoon. So it's been pretty steady rain since we got here to Camlin. There was a game in between our two games. We quickly fed the kids. I think Shauna might have bought the snack bar out of chicken strips. And hopefully they're nourished, ready to go. Fisher to the dot, pitcher Schultz. Pickering, Schrader, and the puck is won back by the Fury. They try to chip it. Pitcher gets there, and he dumps it in. Schultz goes in one side, pitcher goes in the other side. And the puck goes up the boards. Broken up, pitcher finds it. He circles, still circling. They find Pickering. Pickering shoots. Oh, big glove save by the goalie. Pickering slid into the slot. Nice pass from pitcher. Pickering tried to go glove side, and the goalie snagged it. This group stays out. Fury changes. Fisher to the dot. Gets tied up. Still in skates. Fisher does a dance. They're going around in circles. Still in skates. Fisher kicks it. Now he's going to retrieve it down low to Pitcher. Pitcher turns. Tries to get it back to Pickering. That gets broken up. Fury going to come out the other way. Pitch breaks that up. Schultz gets it, dumps it in. And Pickering goes for a change. Puck comes over to Schultz. He checks a guy. They're still tied up together. Tries to chip it around and can't get it. Puck is chipped in. JR broke that up on the near side. And, oh boy, a little nicer today on the too many men there. And JR does a nice leave. Pickett spins, Springer grabs it, goes in. That gets broken up. The puck stuck just a little bit on him. It gets dumped in again. Kaiser on one side. They play it up the boards, and it does slide out. JR plays it to Bilger. He gets checked. Puck gets dumped back in. Lacasse is after it. He turns. Nice turn by Ben. He's going to play it up the boards to Springer. Springer tries to tip to JR. It does come out. Doesn't find JR, and it gets slides back in. Brandon back to rim it around. Goes to the Fury. They go along the blue line. That pass goes all the way through. Lacasse after it. He gets bumped in the back. Kaiser tries to sidestep. Now does. Up to JR. JR chips it. Goes through the guy's skates. Springer going forward. 1-on-3. Tries to make a move, and the puck sticks on him again. Kind of that same spot. We go back the other way. Pass through. All the way through. And down behind the net. Rolls down there. Guy comes off the boards. Bangs it off Brandon. Comes back out to the point. Shot. Deflected to the corner by Springer. Springer lifts the stick. Stanley goes. Stanley and Miller. Stanley's chip doesn't quite get through. Now it does. Miller's on a forecheck. He's going to get to the puck first. Stops, turns, tries to find Stanley, but he had slid in too far. Puck goes back up the board. Pickering. Ooh, Pickering fired. Miller just with a chip, and the tip goes wide. Puck goes the other way, right to Pickering's stick. He's got space, and he moves forward. Tries to play it in. Berryman keeps that from going out right at the blue line, and now the puck comes out. Guy chips. They're going to go for a change. Pickering in after it. Thinks about going up the ice, then resets to Rawls. Rawls chips it up. Stanley chips it up further. Berryman gathers along the boards. He pushes it down low. Tries to find Miller. Goes behind the net on a deflection. Miller chips to Stanley. Now it comes back out to Larry. He chips it up. And the puck comes out of the zone. Noah kind of got away with one there. It looked like he got the guy's skate. That's a hand pass. Guess it's the night of no calls. We had a hand pass, a trip, and Fury player got a little dirty afterward, and we're going to go to the power play. So Fisher's got to hop on. They need one more. There goes pitcher. So the Fisher line is going to hop on for the power play. Pickering and Schrader. See if we can get one to go here. Early in the first. 11:17 left in the first. Carshield on the power play. Fisher wins it back to Schrader, and they're going to set it up over to Pickering. Back over to Blaine. Blaine shoots low, hits a skate. Fisher chips it high over the net. Comes back out to Pickering. Back out to Fish. Back out to Schrader. They're going to reset. Puck goes over to Schultz. He's going to shoot right in the glove. Fisher back to the dot. Puck one. Back to Fisher. He gets it back to Blaine, and we set up the power play. Over to Pickering. Back over to Blaine. Over to Schultz. Schultz is passed into Fisher. Bounces. And they come out the other way. Guy in one-on-one on Blaine. Shoots off the side of the goal. And Fisher's going to come the other way. Goes with a head of steam. Chips. Finds pitcher. Pitcher goes in. Kicks it forward. Shoots wide. Pickering in low. Breaks that up. And it gets rimmed around. Lacoste over to get it. 30 seconds left in the power play. And Lacoste is going to reset. Up to Pickering. Pickering plays to Schultz. Schultz has space to just go. He's going to check back. Goes wide. Oh, the official gets in the way. Schultz kicking at it. Larrigan over there. Larrigan's still there. Schultz is going to go for a change. Kaiser there. Oh, Bilger's. Oh, just went to Bilger's backhand. Goes down low to Kaiser. Simpson on now. So Simpson, Kaiser, and Larrigan. Simpson, he won't outrace Simpson. Simpson pokes that away. He gets back to the Fury player. Shoots off Brandon. It trickles off Brandon and comes to the near boards. Puck goes down low to Larry. He goes over to Lacoste. That's out of his reach. Simpson over there. Battles. Hacks at it. Kaiser pushes it forward. D-man backs off. Kaiser goes in. Larrigan's going to switch with him. Puck bounces to Sheamus. Then it bounces past him. And Fury's going to go the other way. They dump it in hard. Buell back. He's going to leave it. Oof. Left it with the Fury player coming in. And now there's a battle, and it's poked through. Fury have it. Back out to the point. Shot looking for a tip. Doesn't go. Goes over to the corner. Bilger after it. Puck goes around Simpson, but out of the zone. Fury have it. They're going to go in. Oh, guy gets in. Shoots. Oh, man, he got in off the wall. Hit a nice shot. Brandon with a nice save, and now they're going to go forward. Miller going to go wide. Turns the corner. Tries to play it off pads. Misses the goalie. Stanley to Pickering. The bouncing puck eludes Noah on the back door. Noah's going to find Pickering. Oh, just gets off him. Stanley below. Moves away from the wall. Turns. Turns again. Noah there. Plays it down low. Miller in after it. He comes away from the boards. Tries to leave it for Stanley. Now Stanley takes it. Out to Pickering. Pickering with a one-timer. And the goalie sprawls to make a blocker save and keeps it in front. Puck will be to the goalie's left. Miller headed to the goalie's right, so we're going to go back the other way. Puck dropped. Goes to the boards. Berryman finds Stanley. Stanley finds Berryman. Berryman tries to get it to Pickering, and it comes out. And we're going to have a penalty. I think Berryman's headed to the box. And we'll go on the penalty kill. So they call Noah for a holding. And Kaiser Springer hop back out for the penalty kill with Pickering and Rawls. Puck one. Pickering after it. Springer gets it, bangs it off the boards. Kaiser in a foot race. Gets angled off. Good forecheck. They play it up to Pickering. Pickering dumps it back in. And the penalty kill resets. Kaiser on the high forecheck. Springer at center ice. Puck comes to center ice. Fury player takes it in. Shoots. Brandon, pad save out. And the puck stays in the zone. It's played forward. Hops on Rawls. Goes to the corner. Rawls checks the guy. Puck squirts loose, comes back out to the point. Shot, Brandon, the blocker, plays it behind him. And it comes nicely to Springer, gets a stick lifted, gets spun. And Fury come out, shoot, blocker save. Pickering's going to be the first one there. Chips to Springer, that gets out of the zone. And Kaiser's going to go for a change. Simpson on. Oh, a nice play by Pickering. Springer chips Simpson. Simpson's all by himself. Just a lonely JR down there. Spins. Goes back after it. Now support comes. Gets rimmed around. Miller on. And 12 seconds left in the penalty kill. Fury bring it to the near side. Chip it in. Schrader in after it. And Berryman is out of the box. So the Fisher line will hop back out with Bilger and I think Blaine stayed out. Yep. 6 minutes exactly left in the first. 0-0 is our score. One power play on each side so far. No goals to speak of. Fisher wins the faceoff back. Blaine pushes it around. Schultz dummies it forward. Now the puck comes to Schultz. He's going to chip. Doesn't quite chip enough. Leaves it for Fisher. And it's going to come out to Bilger. Bilger stops. Tries to find Fisher. That's going to be icing. Oh, they wave it off. Perfect. Schultz over. Puck played between Bilger's legs. Guy skates in on Blaine. Blaine bodies him. And puck played to the corner. Blaine there. Schultz slides it forward but can't get it out. Puck goes to the other corner. Pitcher over there. And it's chipped out. It's on edge. And it's going to go on goal. Schultz in on the forecheck. Guy misplays it. Pitcher there. Schultz there. They play it back behind. And back behind again. And they're going to break it out. Fisher gets interfered with at center ice. They come forward, and they dump it in. Buell's going to rim it around to pitcher. Oh, that squirts past him. Goes to center ice. Lacoste is there in the middle of the ice. Fisher going to chip to pitcher. He misses that. That group goes for a change. And it doesn't go far enough for icing. So Kaiser's group hops on. They play it up, and that should be icing, and it is. It's 4:22 left in the first. Still 0-0. We're going to head back down to the Fury defensive zone. To the goalie's left. Kaiser is going to get to the dot. Simpson, Springer, Lacoste, and Rawls. Puck stays. Kaiser went forward. Lacoste plays it in. It's up along the boards. It hits Lacoste, and he takes it in deep. Still moving. Springer there, tries to pull it forward. Lacoste goes the other way. Lacoste still there. They try and find Springer. Comes to Rawls. He turns the body and just plays it to the corner. Springer is getting to meet a lot of people in front of the net. Simpson tries to chip it to him. Now it comes to him. He comes off the wall. Tries to find Lacoste. Kaiser over. Lacoste is vacated. Springer gets there. He's going to play it down low to JR. JR pulls it. Runs it to the official. Great job of blocking by the official there. Kicked forward by Lacoste. Springer there now on it. It's pushed the other way. Lacoste. JR. Two Fury players. Springer. And a partridge in a pear tree. Still over there. It's just being kicked little by little. People hacking at it. Comes forward. Kaiser takes the puck. Goes to Lacoste. He fights off 3 or 4. JR gets put into the wall and pops the guy in the head for his troubles, and it comes the other way. Guy shoots wide. Lacoste. Kaiser's still on. He's back there battling. It's going to come to Rawls. Rawls has some space. It's going to go forward. Gets stick checked. Still gets stick checked. Goes behind to Lacoste. Weird bounce. Lacoste falls. Kaiser there. Plays it to the boards. Lacoste looking for a stick. Guy circles, shoots. Brandon plays that to Louis. Louis with a nice catch. Rims it around. And they'll go for a change. Miller line's going to hop on. And eventually gets all the way down for icing. Schrader and Pickering, Stanley, Miller, Berryman face off to Buell's left. Puck won by nobody, then comes and Stanley pushes it out of the zone and Fury reset. Miller skates up, knocks that away, bangs it off the wall. Blaine over there battling a couple. Pickering just got kneed into Pickering's. And he skates back. Brock races in, tries to hack at it, and it goes up into the netting. Yeah, the number 44, she got the knee up high on Lucas, but he looks to be okay. Miller to the dot. Stanley, Pickering, thinks about it, plays it to the corner. Miller down, goes the other way. Turns, comes out front, tries a backhand, goalie makes a save. Stanley intercepts a clearance. Still at his feet. He's going to play it out to Blaine. Blaine's going to shoot. Puck looked like it was on end. Berryman plays it down low to Miller, to Stanley. Blaine's cutting. Now he backs out to Pickering. Pickering shoots. Hits Miller. Now Berryman can't get it on the forehand. And plays it back to Pickering. Noah had some room, but as he put it on the forehand, didn't get enough on it. Then he takes a bump along the boards. Pass out to Pickering to Schrader. From the dot, a tip by Miller. Another attempt by Miller. And the Fury are just losing it. They got no clue what to do. They're just dumping kids. Completely no reason for that. They weren't hacking after the whistle. Just a bit of immaturity there. Number 10 knows he's going to the box. Official talking. So the number 10 went to the box, but the officials have not called a penalty yet. So completely unnecessary. Now the official's going to head over. It's a roughing. And the Kaiser line is out there. Nope, not the Kaiser line. Larrigan's out there with Springer and Kaiser. So they're figuring out who's going to play where. It's like Seamus is going to be on the far boards. Puck goes to Springer. Springer shoots. Goalie makes a nice save. And the puck goes to Larrigan. He plays it to Pickering. Pickering plays it down low to Springer. Springer turns. Kaiser. Oh, and it hops on Blaine. It comes out of the zone. He plays it softly. Seamus takes a hit, gets it in the zone. Nice play there. And Springer plays it all the way around. Pickering finishes his check. And they call a horrible penalty on Pickering. I guess we can't check anymore. So we'll go on 4-on-4 for 1:03, and then Fury will have a power play. Joe, I got to be honest, if you were here, you might not still be here after these two games. Officiating's been pretty bad. So now they're saying that Pickering hit him in the head, which is ridiculous. So a complete homer call for the Fury. So it looks like Pickering will be done for 10 minutes or so. Larrigan joins him in the box for the 1:30. Wow, if this is how this is going to go, it's going to get brutal. So 4-on-4. They play it over. Shot. Buell with the save. Face off one. Bilger pushes it forward out of the zone. So we got Bilger and Lacoste, Berryman, and Stanley. 4-on-4 right now. Puck goes over to the corner. Comes out of the zone. Comes out of the from behind. Bilger battling low. 23 seconds left on the 4-on-4. And Lacoste is going to come out with it. 3-on-2. He dumps. Can't get it to Berryman, and then it goes in off sides. And first period comes to an end, 0-0. And we will be back after this. We're back for the start of the second period. 15 seconds on the 4-on-4. And then Carshield will have all of about 30 seconds on a penalty kill. So Fisher, pitcher, Schrader, Rawls. Official chatting up the Fury players again. And they drop the puck, not even letting him on the ice. Schrader whips on it, plays it back, gathers, plays back to Louie. And Louie finds Blaine. So the 4-on-4 is over. We're off to a penalty kill now, and it gets played in by the Fury. Chip, 17 seconds left on the penalty kill. 12 seconds left on the penalty kill. And they flip it out. Larrigan gets ready to come out of the box. Goes on net. Larrigan out. Schultz on. Puck comes to the middle. And they turn. This is Fisher, or pitcher, and they play it in. So no dice on any of the power plays there, or 4-on-4s, or anything. Oh, the puck gets lost in the kid's skates. Now it comes to Rawls. Rawls tries to find pitcher. Still there. Comes back to Rawls. And he resets to Blaine. Blaine, Fisher chips to pitcher. And Big Mike will head forward. That gets knocked away from him. Tries to find Schultz. And that goes the other way. Blaine back. Finds Lacoste. Lacoste finds pitcher. Mike's going to head in the zone. Goes around the guy, gets checked. Still coming. Puck gets knocked to the corner. And dumped in the other end. Bilger back to get it. He stops. Resets with Fisher. Fisher jumps it high. Tries to find Schultz. Schultz takes the man. Puck comes loose. Larrigan chips up to Miller. They wave it off because the official wasn't paying attention. Miller comes out of the corner. Tries to find Berryman. So it should have been icing, but the official stopped to pick up a stick and wasn't even watching. So came the other way. Fury come out. Oh, sidesteps Bilger. Lacoste back. And shot on Brandon. Up to Berryman. Berryman cross ice to Stanley. Stanley goes wide. Gets pushed up against the boards. Berryman there. Berryman gets bumped down. Out to Rawls. Rawls shoots. Nice glove save by the goalie. 12:09 left in the second. Still 0-0. Miller line stays out there. Rawls and Schrader stay. Pickering's going to be in the box for a little bit. So, looks like we'll run the 4D cycle. Puck dropped. Miller ties the guy up. Berryman in to get this puck. Stanley gets it, plays it off Berryman's leg, doesn't go very far. They bang it up. Lacoste keeps it in, still sitting on the blue line, and it gets dumped in. Puck along the boards, the Fury come out with it. Miller breaks that up, runs two Fury players into each other, then tries to find Stanley, and that gets intercepted. Fury get it, toe drag, and Rawls does enough there to break that up. Noah pushes it out of the zone, and we reset. Fury played in. Blaine plays it around to Rawls. Louie tries to play it up to Stanley. It's intercepted, shot right into Brandon's gut. And Fury player hitting after the whistle again. Ref looks at it. Asks him what his parents are doing later. No call. Official tells the player something. It claps for him, but doesn't make a call. This is the official who couldn't show up on time. JR hustles in and plays it, gets played back up. Rawls there to Lacoste. Lacoste chips up to Springer. Springer over skates. Puck comes through. JR plays it forward. We got 3 players along the boards, and it goes the other way. Fury player skates it in. They reset. Tip. Just goes through this middle of the ice. Fury gather. Lacoste heads back. Kaiser over. Bumps his guy. Fury come off the wall with it. And they shoot. Buell plays that to the corner. Over to Kaiser. Now Lacoste. Lacoste is going to go the other way. Rims it hard. Simpson heads over there. Puck comes to the middle. Kaiser gathers. Oh, boy. And plays it with the backhand to the near side. It gets rimmed in again. Rawls back there. He's going to come out the other side. Oh, puck sticks on him. He's going to go the other way. Can't get it out. Lacoste there. Now Rawls. Hard. Now it gets out. Springer's going to chase. Hopefully the other two can get a change. Rawls tries to go for a change. Oh, boy. And gets played in. No call there on the too many men. Kind of the status of the game. We have no clue what's going on with the officials. Miller there, not our whistle. So Miller, Berryman, Larrigan out. And Berryman chips to Larrigan. And then it gets put back in. Lacoste plays up to the Fury. Bilger plays it to the wall to Larrigan. Boys are getting outplayed right now. The feet aren't moving. The long change is getting them. Comes around to the side. And Larrigan gathers. Puck played to Miller. Miller tries to make a move at the blue line, and they go in the other way. Shot. Ooh, off Buell's glove. Didn't have his angle right. Did well to get the glove on that. Now it's played to the middle. Berryman gathers. He's going to chip it out. Miller after it. He's going to lift a stick. Can't quite get there. Hand pass, but D-zone. And Bilger chips it. He follows it in the zone. Schrader there with him. 8:26 left in the second. Played up to Larrigan. Larrigan chips it. Stays in. Flutter puck. Hits Brandon a couple times. It goes to the wall. Played in deep. Bilger tries to break that up. They come out to the point. The legs just aren't moving right now for the boys. Shot. Buell pushes that aside. Berryman misses the puck. Miller's going to come out with it. He's going to get the line. He's going to dump. They're all going to change. Fisher line on. They force him to this side. They chip it in. Rolls over to Fisher. Fisher gathers. Loses a puck. Fisher doesn't push it out. Now he gets it from Pitcher. Goes back the other way. Guy sidesteps Schultz because he was going to get popped. Pitcher deep into the zone. Tries to find Fisher. Comes to Schrader. He's going to shoot off the pads. Goes past Schultz. Was in too far. Louis falls, but goes in on Brandon. Brandon plays over to Blaine. Blaine to Louis. Louis sidesteps a hit. Comes over to Schrader. Puck played up. Schultz hacks at it to Fish. Now they're going to go. Fisher gets it off his stick again. Over to Blaine. They circle. Blaine finds Pitcher. Puck past Schultz again. Goes back down to Pitcher. Pitcher circles. Tries to chip it to the middle. It's still there. Shoots. Pitcher's still on it. Fisher. They play it up the wall. Lacoste gets it. Tries to play it wide. He needs to go the other way. Gets an elbow high. No call. We had the poor call for the hit in the back of the head, but the elbow for Fury goes uncalled. And Miller breaks that up. Finds Berryman. Finally gets it on his stick. Can't get a shot off. Miller breaks that up again. Brock finds Noah. Noah. Backhand. Miller. So it kind of looked like Miller hit Brock, who got knocked down in front, and then the puck squirts in on the goalie. So no goal. Pickering has been freed. Sure, he'll see a few moments of ice time and get the D some rest out here. .6:02 left in the second. Bouncy puck has been hard to control today. Puck goes back to Pickering. He dumps it in. Miller after it. Stanley. Miller. Pickering. Down low to Stanley. He stops, turns, comes off the wall. Off the wall again. Shoots high off the goalie's mask. And it hits the netting and goes out of play. Forwards are going to change. Kaiser, Springer, Simpson back on. 5:37 left in the second. 0-0 still the score. So boys need to get the legs moving here. Kaiser wins the Springer, slides off his stick. He turns. Simpson works hard along the boards. Again, puck just kicking around in there. Simpson tries to come out with it. He gets interfered with. Kaiser chips it forward. Now it comes back out to Springer. Springer to Pickering. Pickering finds Rawls. Louis shoots, looking for a tip. It goes wide. Kaiser in after it. Back to Rawls. Back down to Kaiser. He turns. Gets pushed up against the boards. Springer, same thing. Kaiser's going to come, almost away with it. Back out to Rawls. Rawls shoots low. Goes wide. Kaiser just comes out to him. Puck goes high, and it goes in over the goalie. So Kaiser's going through first. He hit it. It kind of popped up in the air. It must have gone over the goalie. Springer ended up in the goal. But so did the puck. So we are at 1-0. Carshield. Goal for Kaiser. Springer comes away with the puck. Still along the boards. Battle. And Fury come away with it. Guy loses an edge. Kaiser gets it. Plays it up the board. Springer in after it. Kaiser takes it. Tries to push it in. Still going. Kicks it forward. Man, it's just not sliding very well. Springer over. Separates the puck from the guy. Schrader plays it in. Simpson after it. Bangs back up the boards. Guy just sidesteps. And it plays back low again. Kaiser dumps it back low to Springer. Simpson comes for a change. Miller on with Larrigan and Stanley. Bilger, Schrader. Again, just stuck up along the boards. Kids kicking at it. Larrigan, Schrader. Back to the boards. Larrigan comes away with it. Tries to find Miller. Tries Bilger. Bilger shoots wide. Comes off the other side. Miller there. Larrigan there. Blaine there. Larrigan stops. Finds Sam. Hops on him as he had pinched in a little bit. Brock hits it back to Bilger. Bilger shoots. Ooh. And again, the Fury players after the play for no reason. Kid was on the ice. Number 88 just thought a little cross check would be needed. So Miller, Larrigan, and Stanley will stay out. Lacoste and Rawls. Puck along the boards, played low. Now back up. Ooh, goes over Lacoste. And Furrier in 2-on-1. Lacoste hustles back. Knocks the guy down. No call. They battle along the boards. Down low. Shot. Brandon plays that to the side. Stanley in after it. He chips. Gets played down low again. Lacoste battling. Guy comes off the wall. Played out to the point. Shot blocked by Stanley. Nice job. Lacoste up the wall to Stanley. Stanley finds Miller. Miller has Larrigan. Miller goes wide. Tries to play it to Stanley. That gets broken up. Now it's in Stanley's skates. Miller. Stanley. Larrigan. Larrigan turns. Nice play there. Stanley came away with it and then gets interrupted. Stanley's still low. Larrigan supports. He's going to come off. Going to drop for Pickering. Pickering plays low to Stanley. Oh, Stanley tried to chip 5-hole, and the goalie makes another nice save. So 2:03 left in the second. 1-0 Carshield on a Kaiser goal. Fisher line back on with Pickering and Schrader. Fisher wins that back. Schrader plays it down low. Lutz Schultz comes back the other way. Schrader pinches. Schultz gets it, dumps it back down. He and Pitcher are going to go at it, both one on each side. Fisher is going to intercept that. Tries to get it to Pitcher. Now Fisher. Now it's going to come back the other way. Ooh. Cooper took a good hit there. And he gets the puck. Finds Fisher. Oh! Out to Pickering. Pickering whiffs. Schrader. Schrader shoots. Goalie makes a save. Oh, it was a nice pass out to Fisher, and it just hopped his stick right at the last second as he went to shoot. Fisher on the dot. Wins it. Schultz. Fisher now comes out. Pitcher checks his guy. Over to Pickering. Pickering's going to turn. Find Blaine. To Pitcher. Goes past him. Fisher. Pitcher. Goes through. Fisher to the corner. Fisher checks. Pitcher. Fisher. And it comes loose. Schultz sidesteps. Gets the puck. Finds Fisher. Fisher turns. Tries to find Schultz, and he does. Oh, he tries to find Pitcher. Hits a leg. Schultz gets it back. He's going to go for a skate. Oh, tries to find Pickering, and it comes out of the zone. They all have to reset. Pickering angles to Pitcher. Pitcher plays it in. Fisher falls. Pitcher still gets there first. Lacoste looks for help. Puck played in low. Schultz there, turns. Shoots through everybody. Puck played low again. Pitcher after it. Back down to Fisher. Fisher uses the body. 7 seconds left. That'll probably run out the clock. Lacoste, one last-ditch effort to shoot. Oh, juicy rebound. Oh, and nothing happening. So after 2, 1-0 Carshield on a Kaiser goal. And we're back for the fourth period, according to the scoreboard. Miller out with Stanley and Berryman. Now they get the period right. 15 minutes on the clock. Face off tied up, and Berryman comes away with it. He goes forward. Ties the toe drag, gets knocked down. And Fury chip it out again. Stanley comes back, good back check, wins that. Puck paid into Lacoste, over to Stanley. Stanley turns. Puck still at the blue line, now it comes out. Now Miller has it. He's going to dump it in, and Stanley is going to go in after it. Stanley pushes his guy up against the boards, wins a nice puck battle there. Berryman has it go past Stanley over to Miller. Miller plays it down low to Brock. Brock fights through the check. He's going to come off the board, shoot. Ooh, and the goalie makes a nice save. Just not getting all the shots high enough. Trying to get in that area between the red and the black on the goalie. Just need to get him up a little higher. Fisher line hops back on. Schultz pitcher, Rawls, Pickering. This group had a good pressure at the end of the second period. Let's see if they can keep that going. Fisher whiffs on the drop. Puck played forward, hits Schultz. Finds Fisher. Fisher with a one-timer goes wide. Over to Rawls. Rawls down to Pitcher. Pitcher turns. Back out to Rawls. Rawls shoots. Fisher the tip. And the goalie picks it out of the air. Oh, we're going to try a different side. So we're going to the goalie's right now. They don't wait for people to get in. And the puck hits. They waved that off. That shouldn't have been waved off at all. But you know how it goes. Schultz over against the boards. Fisher there. Fisher comes away with it. Finds Pitcher. Hard off the boards. He misses it. Fisher, check. Bilger. Bounces on Schultz. He's going to go forward. He hacks at it. Pitcher up there. Now Schultz. Pickering's got to wait. Now everybody sets up and they dump it back in. Puck out to Pickering. Everyone's going for a change. Or pitcher's going for a change. Springer in. Kaiser's still there. Simpson hops on. Puck played up. Guy tries to go around Blaine. Puck goes down off the boards. He stops. Blaine stops with him. Kaiser comes, intercepts. Tries to play it forward. Back out to the blue line. Kaiser tries to intercept that. It gets turned around to the corner. Back out. Simpson chips. JR's on a break. JR gets the feet moving. Goes in, shoots, low off the pad. Springer, one-timer. Beautiful save by the goalie. Wow, the goalie got up, pushed, and got to the other side. Well done by that goalie. And the Fury come out the other way. Tries to walk Blaine. He pushes him down. Fury bench is just whining about everything. They got the bad 10-minute call on us. Not sure what they can complain about. Puck played through the zone. Springer, everybody's going to change. Seamus on with Schultz and Fisher. Lacoste. And Fisher comes away with it. Finds Seamus. Seamus tries to get the angle. Schultz is going to get there. Oh, and he had Fisher in the middle, and it just slid on him. Off the end of the stick. We're going to go the other way. Louis puts a guy into the boards. Puck goes down low. Still low. Fisher down there. Schultz over. Schultz hits Lacoste. Now he chips it out. Doesn't get it past him. He gets dumped back in. Offsides. So Fisher, Schultz, Larrigan, Rawls, Pickering. Fisher wins the puck back to Lacasse. He's going to go back, turns up to Schultz. Schultz chips but doesn't get it out. Now Larrigan's going to get there. Now Schultz is going to get there. He's going to go one-on-one. Schultz goes wide right. He's got Fisher. Gets to Fisher. Oh, just out of Jack's reach. And it plays back down low. Schultz takes a bump, comes off the wall, gets hooked. Battle along the boards. Still battling. Comes out to Rawls. Rawls shoots on net. Parried to the corner. Fisher there. Fisher comes off the wall. Oh, just misses Schultz. Rawls there. Keeps it in. Plays it to the corner as some guy was coming on him. Schultz coming off. Fisher still down deep. Berryman on. Larrigan there. Larrigan gathers. Plays to Berryman. Berryman goes down. Fisher checks. Over to Rawls. Rawls goes hard. And they're going to get the late call there. Oh. So again, Fury player loses his cool and just hacks one of our kids after the play. So they'll go to the box. I think Jack Fisher was the recipient there. So Miller line, Schrader and Pickering. Miller wins back to Pickering. Pickering loves, sets up, finds Schrader, finds Berryman, finds Schrader, shoots through. Pickering there. Oh, and he goes for a one-timer and just out of his reach. Now he's going to reset to Blaine. Blaine to Pickering. Pickering, oh, one-timer, and then Otto puts in the rebound. So power play goal for Otto Miller. Blaine played it over to Pickering. Back to Blaine. One-timer. Rebound goes in. 2-0 Carshield. So Miller line stays out there. Pickering and Blaine stay with them. 9:46 left in the third. Miller wins a face-off and actually gets it himself. Pulls it down to the corner, stops, finds Brock. Brock plays it out to Pickering. Pickering plays it down low again to Brock. Brock plays to Berryman. Berryman plays down low to Miller. Miller moving the feet. Plays to Berryman. That slides off his stick. Berry going to go the other way, up the boards. Blaine over there, chips it forward. Berryman. Puck goes in. And Pickering's going to go over and get it. Going to play it high. And Berryman pushes it forward. Still in skates. Now Miller gets it. Goes up high. It's on the boards. Berryman chips it forward. We're going to have three-go change. Larry got it head over and get the puck. Fisher back on. Quick changes. Brock heads on. Schultz joins. Brock goes wide. Shoots off the pads. Fisher there. Fisher bumps. Plays it into the corner. Schultz has to get going again. Fisher gets there. Pitcher coming in. And that gets broken up in skates. Fisher dumps into Pitcher. That's going to go back to Fisher. Back to Lacasse. Shot in. Carried to the corner. Fisher finds Schultz. Schultz tries to make a move. Puck to Bilger. Bilger to Lacasse. Oh, that's bouncy on him. He chips it in. And here we go again. Puck goes D to D. Schultz breaks that up. Fisher keeps it in the zone. Shoots high wide. Pitcher there. Finds Schultz. Schultz shoots. Pitcher, rebound bounces on him. Fisher there. Puck goes behind. The goalie trips Pitcher. Fisher turns. Fisher still battling. He's getting his stick held. Mike goes in to help. Fisher gets held by the helmet. And they sidestep. And they're going to go in 2-on-1 on Lacoste. Pitcher back. And Lacoste does a nice job to break that up. Benny, well done. Shot flutters in. Ben plays it to the corner. Puck played out. Schultz flings it out. He's going to go for a change. Needs to hurry. Fury have to wait for their guys to get out of the zone. They drop it. One-timer. Hits the high off the glass. And they play it back in. Low. Lacoste takes a bump. Ben's got to be gassed. Played off Buell. Simpson there. He finds Springer. Springer's going to break out. 2-on-2. Springer. Whoop. Springer had to sidestep the D-man, and Kaiser's momentum drug him over the line. So with 6:41 left in the third, we're going to have a face-off at center ice. Carshield leads 2-0 on goals by Miller and Kaiser. Face-off win. JR pushes it down low. Springer in after it. Springer comes off the wall. Plays back to Pickering. Pickering's going to load up, shoots. Juicy rebound. It's behind the goal. Kaiser comes out with it. The official completely gets in the way. Won't make an effort to move. Springer comes away with it. Back out to Rawls. Rawls shoots. It's a leg. Oh, and it bounces on JR. Oh, and the goalie makes a save. So JR went to shoot it, and it bounced up on him, and he's unable to get on it. He went back to his backhand, and then he got a shot off. The goalie had pushed over to make the save. So the Fury have one goalie, it looks like, today. That kid is going to be tired. He's made some great saves in both games. That's a lot of hockey within a 3-hour span for one goalie. So Coach went and checked on the Fury goalie. Again, he's played both these games in a 3-hour period. So I'm sure he is exhausted. Played some good hockey. Made some great saves. This game alone, he's had some great push-offs. So, pitcher, Schultz, Larrigan. Pitcher playing center. Puck squirts out, and Larrigan's going to take a penalty. Seamus' stick just got caught up, and guy spun around, and he went down as it got caught in his skate. So we'll go down to the defensive zone. Looks like Schultz and pitcher are going to stay out with Rawls and Pickering. Fisher's going to hop on. Probably Schultz come off. Stanley's going to hop on, so 2 new penalty killers. Pickering's in his skates out to Stanley. Stanley's going to backhand it out of the zone, and we'll all reset. Just under 6 left in the game. Stanley on the forecheck. Sidesteps 1, goes around the net. And puck comes to the far side. They chip it in. That should be icing. He was on that side of the red line. And we'll go back down to the other side. Kaiser to the dot. He and Springer on now. Schrader and Bilger. Minute 5 left on the penalty kill. And the Fury just going to set up behind their net. Now they break it out. Off a skate, and the player goes forward. Bilger gets the puck, plays it off the wall. Down, and that should die. It does. Well done by Bilger. Not enough oomph to get it past the line, but enough oomph to get it almost to the line. And they play it out. That's going to go to Blaine. Blaine's going to get it intercepted at the blue line. Thought that would get out. Bilger battling. Puck played out to the point. 30 seconds left on the penalty kill. One-timer goes very wide. Looking for a couple sticks, and it didn't come. Over to Springer. Shot in. Buell grabs that and makes the save. 4:43 left in the game. 15 seconds left on the penalty to Larrigan. Pitcher Fisher hop over. "15 seconds. Larrigan will hop back on. He may hop on, hop off. We'll see. Shot wide. That might have had Buell beat if it hit the net. He reacted late. Comes back to the point. Buell with the blocker save off a bouncing putt that hit Lacasse. What a save by Brandon. Larrigan back. They play it in low. Comes over to pitcher. Pitcher tries to find Schultz, and just too hard. Schultz can't quite get there. Go back the other way. 4:16 left in the third. 2-0 Carshield. Fisher to the dot. Lacasse rolls out there. Pitcher hits the puck. It's played into him. Schultz tries to play it wide. It gets intercepted. Goes down low. Rolls there. Loses a stick. Runs a guy on the boards. Gets a stick back off the pitcher. He chips it to center ice. Now it hits his leg. Now it hits his stick. Now it goes into the zone. Fisher follows the guy. Puck played to the center. Chipped in. Lacasse in after it. He's going to set up behind the net. Going to go hard around to Cooper. Cooper's going to chip. Trying to find Fisher, who wasn't quite there. Puck comes out again. Pitcher there. They played in the corner. Legs are getting heavy here for Carshield and the Fury. Puck off the wall. Cooper plays it up to Fisher. He chips to pitcher, but pitcher had gone up the line. And it comes back the other way. Guy cuts to the middle. Shot. It's Fisher. Shot high. Comes over to pitcher. He chips. And they'll go for a change. Miller line hops on. Shot hits Lacasse. 3 minutes left in the third. To Pickering. Pickering finds Miller. Oh boy. Miller finds Stanley. Finds Berryman. Finds it deep. And Miller in after it. Another cheap shot by the Fury. Breaks a stick. Puck wasn't anywhere near him. And Blaine keeps it in. Over to Berryman. Miller tried to get it in the middle. Now Otto breaks that up. Whoop! Berryman thought he was dumping it in the first time, and he tried on the second time. Poor Fury goalie just looks exhausted. Or may have something wrong with his leg. So Kaiser, Springer, Simpson, Pickering, Schrader. Springer on the forecheck. To Pickering. Oh boy. Pickering. Blaine, Pickering, Simpson. Can't quite get there. Goes back in. Pickering in after it. Pickering outworks. Gets it up the boards. The D-man had backed out. So he gets back in the zone. Brandon going to kill time and then cover. 1:56 left in the third. So Brandon just let it sit there. A couple more seconds went off, and then he covered when the pressure came. Bilger and Lacoste hop on. Just in case you're wondering at home, that was Berryman whose stick got broken. So you can add that to the holiday list. Puck played back to the point. Now head onto the half wall, back out and out of the zone. Goalie is pulled. Probably just to give the goalie a rest. Couple busy 3 hours for that goalie. Ben gets it knocked away. And they go in. Kid loses an edge. And they score. I think they played it in off Brandon after the kid lost an edge. So, 2-1. So the goalie heads back in for the second. Schrader and Pickering out. Fisher pitcher Schultz. And puck's went all the way back. And the goalie's pulled again. Puck goes out of play. So they made the goalie go back in the net, and then as soon as it went forward, he had to skate off again. So not only has he played 3 hours of hockey, he's had to do sprints back and forth to the bench. And they call a timeout. So we'll be back in just a minute. And we're back ready for the third, except for the official who's texting. Now he's ready to officiate. So Fisher, pitcher, Schultz, Pickering, Schrader. No goalie for Fury, 6 attackers. And the puck gets tied up in the skates. And pitcher comes out with it. He chips it forward. Gets knocked down by the defenseman. Schultz on him. Schultz still on him. And we're going to go the other way. Minute left. Minute 10. The skate through. Gets broken up in skates. Chipped out. Mike's going to go. Mike's going to pour some down in deep again. The puck comes up the wall. Hits the official. Schultz tries to break that up, and it comes out. And they're going to go forward. They shoot. Brandon plays that off the roof, I think. Maybe the netting. And 48 seconds remain. Fisher heads to the right of Buell. Same five are out there. Official checking everything. Make sure everyone's playing nice. And puck one sits there, broken up, still under people. And it comes out, and they reset. Shot, low, tipped a couple times to Blaine. Schultz hacks at it, goes forward. Fisher on it. Fisher still going. Fisher still on it. 25 seconds remain. And they rim it around to Mike. Mike's going to dump it back in. Fisher hangs out at the blue line. And they play it up and through. Fisher gets that. Come on, Jack. Jack's got some space, and he just dumps it in. Didn't even try and get it on net. 8 seconds remain. Schultz in. Breaks that up. Shoots, and hits the post. So, Carshield wins 2-1. Goals by Miller and Kaiser. Again, we'll be back here early in the morning. 8 for the third game against the Fury, and then we'll head over to Seven Bridges to play the Phantoms before we head home. So 2-1 and 2-1 on our two games here.